Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be talking about our pH graph. So pH levels in different water sources. So again, you should already have this information filled out based on your water sources document. Notice that there's no pH in this box. There has to be only numbers. If you have any text in those boxes, it's not going to graph the data for you. So if you want to graph this wonderful data table, you're going to highlight the whole thing. You can click and drag across the whole data table. Then we're going to go up to Insert, we're going to go to Chart, and we're going to insert a chart. Now, the first trouble we run into is that this is a line graph, and we do not want a line graph. We are comparing nominal data. That means we're comparing things with different names. And so those water sources, we can't compare it with a line. A line is used for a change over time. So what I want to do is I'm going to go to the setup portion of my chart editor, and I'm going to change line chart by clicking on it and then selecting on our column chart. There we go. That looks way better. So now I can actually compare those pH levels without it being an awkward line chart, because that's not the appropriate thing we would use for this particular data. Now we're going to take a look around and see if everything we have here fits. So we have pH level versus water source. That's fine. I'm actually going to change this so that it matches our data table title. I think that consistency just feels a little bit better, and it's a little more specific. We have our title on our vertical axis. It says pH level, and you can actually leave it as pH level. Our horizontal axis title is water sources. So all of that's looking actually pretty nice. So I'm going to go to customize because there are a couple things that I want to make just a little bit neater. Personally, I'm going to make this a 3D version of the chart because I like the 3D. It's fun. You can change the background color if you want. You can change the border color if you want. I don't get that fancy. I'm going to go to my chart and axis titles, and I'm going to change my chart title. Because even though right now that's not a terrible chart title, I want it to say what my data table says. So pH levels in different water sources. And there it is. Look at it. It looks fantastic. I'm going to also go to my other titles, my horizontal axis title, bold and italicized. Again, this is just a personal preference. This is not required, but I like to think it looks a little bit neater. And now, I mean, that's basically it. We did it. That's the pH levels of our different water sources. This was a pretty quick video, especially if you watched the one before this, so that you already had the basics. Thanks for watching, everybody. Yay for pH graphs.